Hello, my YouTube family. I hope everyone's doing well. It is Thursday. That means tomorrow is Friday, and it's time for the weekend. It has been a gorgeous day here in the Hudson Valley. We had so much rain going on, but you know, we truly needed it. The grass needed it. The animals needed it. The ground needed it. We really, really needed the rain. So with that rain comes, I'm starting to see more and more of the leaves changing, even in my own backyard. You get that rain, you get that hot heat from the sun. It just starts crisping everything up. But you know what? It's the changes of the seasons is what it is. All right, I've got a brand new Dollar Tree haul to share with all of you. Every single item in this video. Let me just double check myself because I spent $52.61 in one store. All these items came from the same location. This location is in Poughkeepsie on South Road over by the Poughkeepsie Galleria. I do have I lied. I have 3 items that were $3 each, and it's from the toy department. And I'll share those with you at the end of the video. What was I gonna say? I was gonna tell you guys something, and it just went out of my brain. I don't know where it went. All right, well, anyways, I'm so happy to be here to spend some me time with all of you. It's my most favorite part of the day is my me time. Besides my me time with all of you, I have my me time with Miss Mia. And those are, you know, between work and all that, between all of you and my doggy, I'm satisfied. All right, so lots of cool things here to share with all of you. And we are going to start off in the household department, but it's over the department where you get all your containers, garbage cans, plastic gizmos and gadgets. This was new to me, and I'm gonna have to check it out how to put it together, but I think I have a pretty good idea. This is by Storage Essentials. This is a straw for straws. It's a straw organizer. So you get these 2 clear cases. Back here are just these little sticky tabs. But basically, I'm gonna get the glare off for you. That is what it is supposed to look like. So I'll be honest, where are all my straws? What am I, 2 minutes and 46 seconds into the video? Where are all my straws in my home? Well, when I'm not stealing them from Dunkin' Donuts or McDonald's, no, I'm just kidding. Am I kidding? Yes, I'm kidding. Well, maybe not. Anyways, I have them in a drawer in the house. Where do you keep your straws? Why am I having a hard time with the word straw? Give me a straw for my margarita. That worked just fine. Anyways, over by Storage Essentials. I then picked up 2 of these. And I don't know if I'm really gonna like what I want to do with them, but here's my idea in my brain. This is basically 8 by 3 by 2. There it is. It does have a lid there. And what I want to use this for, and I don't know what I was thinking when I got them, because I was thinking I was going to hot glue a couple of them together and just make one big case. And I could probably still do that, but in hindsight, maybe if I bought just one big case, it'd be cheaper than what I just did. Anyways, these have 3 compartments. All the little mini things that I buy, the mini hand sanitizers, the little mini Brazilian lip glosses, the little hand soaps, they all go in these individual trays. And what I do is when I'm putting stuff together for myself or for someone, I just pull them out of these boxes instead of a big drawer, which is I currently have a drawer with all that stuff just flopped in there. And I thought, well, if I got myself a nice clear storage case, I could put all that stuff in there. So I don't know, I might end up seeing if I can exchange those because I might just get a bigger box. But those, if you want them, are at Dollar Tree. This is gonna be a video, isn't it? All right, laundry soaps. Tide Evo detergent. You're getting 2 medium load laundry tiles. I personally never seen that at Dollar Tree before. It smells really good, believe it or not. I'm just gonna show you what they look like. without getting laundry soap. I thought maybe they would have been in a container, but they're not. That is what it looks like. So you're just gonna throw that baby right into the machine and off you go. So if you were wondering, is there a container there? No, there is not. Which, well, like a plastic or something, it says quick dissolve laundry soap. So instead of bringing a bottle, there you go. It smells really good though. All right, back over to household for just a second. And I'm only saying household because these were over where you get your plates and your bowls and things like that. These are too cute. They're made of plastic. They are not going to be dishwasher safe. They're not going to be microwave safe. I'm not seeing it on here saying that. This is just my 2 cents as being a mama and a grandma. All right, these measure 11 inches by 8.5 inches. How? Well, there's a doggy here on there. One of Mia's hairs. All right, how cute is this dish? You could have a little bit of something in here, like maybe some meats, and then one up here you could have some mashed potatoes and some gravy and maybe some peas or some corn. I just thought it was such a cute little tray. They also had this design, which I really think is adorable, and it looks just like that. How fun is that? You know, I've noticed besides myself, you know, my kid, my grandkids, it's like they love stuff that's like, I was going to say animated, but that's not the word I'm looking for. Stuff that's just like cool looking, you know. They would rather eat stuff off something like this than a plain regular China plate. You know what I'm saying? They just have the fun with it, like the fun silverware. And when they're small like that, I just like them to have as much enjoyment as they possibly can. All right, let's go over to where you get all the stuff like for owies and boo-boos. I picked up a pack of this, and it's a 6-pack by TheraPlus. It's original strength, triple antibiotic. Well, they're like little packets. I'm going to open one up and show you here. Again, perfect for travel, on the go, if you're in small spaces. These are great because you get a boo-boo on the go, and here's what they look like. You basically, you can feel the lube inside of there, the medication, not the lube. You can feel the medication inside of there. Just squeeze it down. There's a perforation right there, and just pop it out. It's just great. It's convenient. And, you know, if you've got somebody, for us being at the drag strip, people get owies, cuts, boo-boos, Band-Aids. I mean, duct tape is a mechanic's best friend when it comes to Band-Aids, but I would rather hand somebody a couple of these than hand them a whole tube of antibiotic and it just gets all full of slime. You guys know what I'm saying. It's more sanitary. So again, you're going to get 6 packets in there. I thought that was a decent buy. The other day, I showed you these Band-Aids that have these rubber ducks, okay? Well, come to find out, I had actually purchased a couple of them, and the ducks in the box were different from the first set of ducks I got. So there's actually, if you're interested, there's actually 3 versions of these Band-Aids. These boxes look identical. You're also going to see this identical on the back of the box. So one box of Band-Aids has this style. Another box of Band-Aids has this style. And another box of Band-Aids has this style. So it's kind of hit or miss. So these are the different styles that you can get. I was very fortunate. All right, so here is one of the styles, and I'm just gonna stream them across the screen here for ya. So here's one of the styles. Now these are Band-Aids. If you don't wanna use them for Band-Aids, you absolutely don't have to, but this is basically what you're getting in there. All right, so that's version 1. Version 2, let me just get in here, is gonna look like this. Let me show you up close and personal. There you go. Okay, so that's the different set right there, and there you go. 20 of them right there. Now, the third set that you can get is the ones with the unicorns that look like this. They are so cute. So let me see if I can get all 3 up at the same time. Let's see. Probably not, Beth. You know what? I'm going to do it like this. All right. So here are I'm not doing a very good job. Oh my gosh, it's going to be one of these evenings for me. Hang on. Hold up. All right, how about if I go like that? So there are the 3 different series that you can get. I mean, they are just so cute. All right, so that's it so far for the Ducky Band-Aids. All right, let's move over to just a couple things in stationery. And then we're going to haul ass over to beauty and makeup because, oh my gosh. All right, these are back again this year, and I love these. I took a set of these over to a friend. I got a little pot from Dollar Tree, a ceramic pot, and I got some dirt, and I stuck a bunch of these pens in there from Dollar Tree because they look like flowers, and my girlfriend got such a kick out of them. So these all write in black ink. They are super cute. These caps actually screw on, so you don't have to worry about them falling off. They got a little bit of jiggle and wiggle going on. So they have the one in pink. They have the one in this beautiful, well, it's a lavender pink. So let me put them up together so you can see the difference on screen. There you go. And then they had this blue one. And they also had this orange. It's like an orange sherbet kind of color, and it looks like that. So what I did was I took them like this, and like I said, I just put some dirt in one of those little pots that are like 3 inches tall, stuck these in there, and sent them over to her, wrapped them in cellophane, and she just thought it was hysterical when she found out they were pens. All right, they have some more of the Diet Coke books back out again. They have this version, and this is by Crown Jewels. And on the inside, it's basically lined paper, and then it just says Diet Coke all the way through the pad. They also had this one for Cherry Coke. Again, this is made by the company Crown Jewels, which happens to be right here in America. When you open this one up, it's lined on the inside, and then in the corner right there on each page, you're gonna see the Cherry Coke symbol. They also had these little flippy pads to go with them, and here was one that says Very Cheer. I love the colors. I think it's great. There's that one, and here's the inside. And then they also had this one for Diet Coke as well. Now, I did purchase some of these a couple of weeks ago, but these are a little bit different. All right. Excuse me, I'm just going to take a sip of my hot cocoa in my squad here. Loving my cup, Robin. 2 cups of cocoa, 2 cups of coffee, 2 cups of tea. It's awesome. All right. Makeup, beauty, skincare regimen, all that fun stuff. All right. These are by Spa Ash, and it is a caffeine depuffing jelly eye mask here. You're going to get 30 pairs in this container. I was like, well, loving that container. Perfect. It is completely sealed in plastic. They also had the one for vitamin C for brightening, and this is also by Spa Ash Skincare. Again, all sealed in plastic, which is great. Love that. These here are by Global Beauty Care. You're going to get, how many of these are you getting in here? Let me get my Inspector Gadget. You're getting, how many pairs? 40 pairs of clarifying toner pads. There they are right there. They also had, by the same company, this one is for brightening. Again, 40 pads in here. And last but not least, this one is toner pads, also 40 in here as well. Do they have a seal? They absolutely do, and they should, because there's kind of like a liquidy thing in there. There's your seal right on top. I had a different pair of glasses on in the store. These are ones that I just threw on, and they're definitely not strong enough, even with the magnifying glass. So I apologize for all this stuff going on. All right, this is actually a duplicate purchase because I got these. My daughter saw them. She's like, oh, I want to use these for decorations. I'm like, okay. These are hand creams. This one is in the lemon shape, and this is actually all plastic. And when you twist off the top, your hand cream is on the inside. These are not for me, or I would open them and show you, but I believe I had shown you one before. I just didn't know because I couldn't read the bottom what it was, but it is hand cream. And then they have this one that is, in my opinion, it looks like it could be an orange, maybe a peach. I'm thinking it's an orange. But on the back here, does it say orange or anything on there? Oy no, I can't even tell. But there it is right there. My daughter loves them, but whether it's just for decor for her, I'm not sure. All right, also in the beauty department, they had Coconut Pop, Popping Face and Body Elixir. Love the packaging on these things. I think they are so cool. These are also for the daughter. They also had Grape Pop. They had Blueberry Pop, and this is basically a body and face elixir. And last but not least, this one is Berry Pop as well. Wait a minute. Oh, my bad. Blueberry Pop. Berry Pop. Wow, I really, really need to get into the eye doctor. Okay, moving on. This was a new one for me. I don't know if this is new, though. It's new for me. The Spa Luxury Brazilian Soul Exfoliating Sugar Scrub in Pistachio and Caramel. Is that new? Oh, it smells delicious. Oh my goodness. And it does have a seal on there if you're wondering. By the way, ounces, 5 ounces. Let's stay with the Brazilian Soul for just a moment, shall we? Spa Luxuries. These were on my wish list. I was hoping I was going to find them. These are 2 ounces, and this is the Brazilian Orchid, and this is the solid antiperspirant deodorant. There is the packaging. Just adorable. How do you get into them? Twist it off. They're very tightly on there. And then there's your deodorant, and you're going to twist it from the bottom. Smells amazing. I found this one. I also found the Brazilian Floral. Sorry about the glare there. And then last but not least, the Brazilian Soul. There is so much of this Brazilian stuff out there. You could totally do a beauty basket with at least probably 15 or 20 products. That would be an amazing gift for somebody. It really would be. All right, then I came across this. This is Natural Scents Moisturizing Shaving Oil, Watermelon Wave. Love the name. It's 8 fluid ounces. It's with jojoba oil, protects and hibernates. Oh my gosh, I don't know where my brain is tonight. So there it is right there. That was brand spanking new to me. They also had to go with it because these were in a display together. Pre-shave body polish in a 5-ounce squeezable container. And last but not least, a Watermelon Wave post-shave serum. Oh my goodness, all these things, you know what? You just go in the shower, slap on some soap, raise it, get it done, bam, wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. No, but seriously, I've noticed, you know, since obviously I'm getting older, my skin's getting drier. I can't do the really quick ones anymore because I just break out. So I do tend to moisturize the best I can. All right, staying in makeup and beauty. We got a little bit more to go here. All right. Is this going to be pronounced correctly? Probably not. If it's not, my bad. Anyways, you're going to get 24 nails. And what these are is by the company called, is it Hilos? 24 nails. These are so pretty. Let me get a great shot here. I could totally see Miss Margot pulling these off. They even have one of these little finger things that you could stick your finger in so you could see what the nail would potentially look like on you. These are very pretty. I thought my daughter would get a kick out of them, so I got her a pack of those. Also came across these. These were on my wish list. What a beaut. Lip Envy Lip Gloss. Can I give you a color? No. Can I give you a model number? No. What can I give you? Well, I guess I'm going to have to take it out of the box because it doesn't give me any other information, color, none of that. So there are 4 different ones I found. I'm just going to rip this puppy open and we're going to try it out. Maybe there's something on the tube that will help me a little more. Maybe not. What does that say? Oy. There's no names, there's no numbers. Here's the tube. It's different. Look at this like bottom, but it's got like a flat bottom. So like if you wanted to stand it up on a table, you absolutely could do so. All right, so let's check it out. Twist off the top. Oh, it's got like this fancy little ball. It's plastic. All right, so I'm just gonna squeeze a little out, hopefully, not all over the couch. Actually, you know what? Let me just grab a tissue before I spurt it everywhere because I'd rather be safe than sorry. All right, I'm just gonna do it like this first. Oh, here it comes. Here it comes. All right. I would think that ball would be hard to... Okay, so there's a little flat piece on the bottom of the ball. On the bottom of the ball, let me just rub some here on my hand because it is gloss. Wow, it smells nice. It smells almost like chocolate. Like a frosting, but don't mind the age spots here, but there it is. I would say that's pretty dead on. I only put 1 coat. Let me just put another. It's gloss, so let me just like pile it up so you get a better color. Hold on. All right, maybe that's better. There you go. Very, very pretty. Okay, so they had it in several colors. I shall show you. I like that color. Very pretty. All right, so here's the next color. Again, there's no names, but let me hold this one up against the one I just showed you. After I pick it up off the floor, oh my goodness. All right, so here's the one I just showed you all. Here's the one next to it. So definitely this has more of a caramel kind of color. Then they had this one. And then they had this one. So I probably should have tried this one because it probably would have shown up better. But I do like that nude beige kind of thing. To me, that has like fall, screaming the fall colors. So many people love summer, but they love that switch over into the fall season where you're now wearing hoodies and sweatshirts. And now comes, you know, the reds and the browns and the oranges and the yellows and the greens, and the makeup starts changing. It you know, it can get really fun. All right, 2 products here by Ioni, actually 3. This is Bouncy Blush. It is by Butter Ray, and this one is in the color Cherry because it tells me. I'm gonna get it focused for you. There's the name right there, very clear. I can see it, I don't have to struggle. The next one is Rose Petal. Again, these are both by Ioni. Bouncy Blush. And then this is by Ioni, and this is a lip nourishing melt, which is in the flavor Sweet Candy. Sweet Candy. I'm no fool. Show me the candy before I get into the van. I'm just kidding. So that's super cool. All right. Drum roll. I fell for it again. They got in more squishies, but these are different squishies. These squishies are $3 each. The limit is 5 per person. Although I'm hearing on the streets that these things go for a fortune in other stores, which I don't understand. Anyways, these are new. Mystery Squishy Dumplings, color changing. Didn't know they had ones that changed colors. So evidently there's still a surprise one that you can get from what it says like here on the packaging. So here's what it looks like. We're gonna get into them together. I showed these, whoops. I showed these when I was putting them on the table to do this video. I need my scissors. The boyfriend looked at me. He goes, is that those things again? I'm like, what things? He goes, oh my God. I said, don't even. Just talk to my money. Don't even. He got a good giggle out of it. All right. There's the plastic. These don't have any kind of tape on them. So are you guys ready? I just noticed that right there, the way my lamp hits in the corner, it could be a butt cheek. It could be some cleavage. What else could that be over there? Oh my God, I'm just such a bad girl. All right, you guys, are you ready? 1, 2, 1. So this one is like a Halloween orange kind of color. Now, when they say it changes colors, oh, you see when you squeeze it, I guess the yellows. All right, well, that's different. That's like a Halloween one. Put a little hat on it, and you got yourself a little pumpkin, right? All right, shall we open another? Of course we shall. Here it is, all sealed in the package. Man, I hope these things don't start multiplying in the sleeve, because I'll be in some big trouble. All right, you guys. 1, 2, 3. Oh my God, I said I wasn't going to do this. Oh my God, I got one. I just spit all over myself. I got one. Oh my God, you guys. Look, I got one. So when you squish it, it's got like all this glitter and stuff. Is this a special one, or am I like, no? Is this a special one, or am I losing my shit for nothing? Oh my gosh, here it is, you guys. Is that a special one, or am I losing my crap for nothing? Let me know down below. Oh my gosh. All right, so should we open another one? Yes, we shall. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna put one here. I don't know if there's a special one or not. And then we're gonna put one here. Okay, here's the third one. Let's check it out. All these were bought at the Poughkeepsie location, over by Poughkeepsie Galleria. Here we go. Are you guys ready? Oh my God, I can't believe, I don't want to get too excited because maybe it's not one of those special ones because it says it's changing color. Maybe that's not one of them. I don't know. So maybe I just got really excited for no reason. Like yelling bingo when you really don't have it. All right, you guys, are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh my God. Oh my God, no way. No way. So I don't know what to do now. I don't know what to do. Are these special or are these not special? Because there's no way. There's no way that I got 2 of these in one. No way. No way. I'm not sure. I have to totally look these up. So here we go. Here we go. And here we go. Oh my gosh, I got a whole collection of these, guys. I totally have to go online and see. Oh my gosh, I'm not sure. Maybe I'm getting excited for absolutely nothing. But when you look on the box, where's the box? Oh my gosh. Okay. I don't know, you guys. What do you think? Because there it says mystery. And then here's what I got. I don't know, you guys. I don't know, you guys. I have to go check it out online. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for your support. I hope I'm not going to get disappointed because that would be like really, really cool, especially doing it live on air with all of you guys. That would be so freaking awesome. A big hug from me to all of you. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for your support. I was just making sure I showed you everything. I am so excited. Until next time, everyone, I hope to see you really soon. Bye for now.